even more innovative, more entrepreneurial.
Welcome to the Techarena, Sir Richard Branson.
You're only going to be successful as an entrepreneur if you're going to screw it, just do it.
The modern consumer is extremely demanding. They're very busy and they have very little time and they are used to shop online. And we see that if you have like 9 very good experiences shopping and then 1 bad, it's the 1 bad that you remember. You probably all recognize that as well. It's the bad experience that you tend to remember. So don't do mistakes when you do online shopping. It's customer life cycle value now that is the key thing being discussed. It's a rebuy rate, it's a number of purchases per year. For us, it's the number of different departments in the department store that you visit. We know that a customer that purchases from all our 7 main categories, they are 20 times as valuable as those shopping in 1 category only. We're running around 70 different customer journeys in our CRM system to be sure that we catch people at the right point of time and in the right place. It's a lot of data that we use there. There is a lot of talk about personalization, and I think it all comes back to being relevant. Personalization in itself is a little bit of hype maybe, but being relevant for the consumer is the main thing. And in our case, where we have so many different products, it's really, really hard, and you're typically shopping for your full family, maybe even buying presents for friends and so on. So if I go in and have my own shopping experience, I may buy business shirts, for instance. It's very dangerous to rely completely on that's what I'm interested in again next time. Maybe I bought 3 business shirts this year, which is fine, but it's not necessarily what I'm interested in next time. I might go in and buy, say, 6 wine glasses. That doesn't mean that I love wine glasses the rest of my life. I'll probably never buy wine glasses again because now I bought my wine glasses, right? Yeah. So that context is really, really important when you're thinking about data in the personalization context. When you're talking about AI, you have to be careful of overfitting. AI is based on old data. And in our case, a lot of our products are seasonal. A lot of new brands are coming in, new categories are coming in, subcategories at least. And you don't get that into the algorithm if you don't force it in somehow. So that has to be enforced or infused somehow by us in a pragmatic way. Well, in our case, we've built 40 systems ourselves. So the webshop is of course one of them, and that's the one you see as a consumer, including the checkout and so on. But all the other systems that are part of the whole process are equally important, honestly. Our warehouse, for instance, our fulfillment services, we have the biggest AutoStore installation in the whole world in our warehouse, and it's super optimal for us to be able to provide and ship these products within a day. And that's such a big part of the whole customer experience. It's not only what you see and when you click and you check out. It's everything that happens afterwards as well. It's also coming back, making the return. It's the customer experience. Something is wrong, or there's maybe a claim even that you need to come back 6 months later and say, you bought a shoe, it's already broken, can you help me? Yes, we can. So all those processes are also related to the customer experience. And in our case, that's why we've chosen to build the technology ourselves, is so that we are in control of this whole customer experience that actually follows long after that you do your checkout as well. So it's much more complicated than just looking at the web shop and fixing that. It's for us at least, it's also everything that's going on in the machine room.
Do you think that the future of the customer experience is really going to depend on hyper-personalization, making sure that things are tailored to exactly what consumers want?
I think it's definitely going to be a heavy factor of the future in that, also to optimize, of course, the processes and not to stay being an exponential company so you can grow more than you need to grow the number of people. That's the key thing in all businesses. But I also think, again, little back to my answer before about the wine glasses, you need to be very careful of narrowing the funnel too early in the whole process. You need to let it be up to the customer to choose which way it is you want to continue your customer journey, because it could be different than what it was a week ago or a month ago. And then you need to be there and help and assist the consumer after that. But be very careful of narrowing the selection too early. Again, back to the wine glass example. Don't only do a wine glass shop, even though that's what I bought a week ago. It's very tempting to do that. But yes, for sure, hyper-personalization is a key thing going forward, all data funded. We collect so much data that we can actually sell it to other vendors as well.
Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your thoughts on this. It was a pleasure to speak with all of you. And everyone, please put your hands together for our wonderful panelists. Thank you.